The Top.
In downtown Savannah today, a longer than usual line at the Lady and Sons restaurant on Congress Street. People line that street to get their hands on Jamie Dean's first independent cookbook called Jamie Dean's Good Food, and to meet the author. We even got to share his favorite part of the book.
Part is my son's section in the back. You know, Jack has the back cover for Rooster's Cafe. I was so influenced by a cookbook I received from my mom when I was 7 or 8, and now Jack gets to take his favorite recipes, and we're offering that to people.
Jamie's mom, Paula, came to the book signing, and we did get to talk to her exclusively. You're going to hear more on that. Good evening. I'm Jody Chapin. We do have team coverage tonight. WTOC's Don Lagana and Elizabeth Rollins are at the Lady and Sons restaurant on Congress Street. We're going to begin with Don, who got that exclusive interview with the lady. So, Don, what did Paula have to say?
Well, she said she's back, but she also says she doesn't really feel like she went anywhere. She's been missing in action for a few months since some very well-publicized controversy and legal problems over the summer. But a lot of people have missed Paula Deen, a lot of her fans, and they showed up in droves today to greet her and welcome her back into the public. And that was very, very, very obvious today. And a lot of people were here to see Jamie Dean as well and to see his cookbook and to have him sign that. But they also were here for Paula Deen as well. And you see her, and they welcomed her as well, giving her a big ovation as she got out of her limo today. And she also was a little bit late, which she admits it's not unusual for her, but they did not mind the lateness or the tardiness, so to speak. But when she arrived, they definitely greeted her with that ovation. But she also said that as those fans were happy to see her, she was happy to see them.
And I'm happy to see them. You know, if it wasn't for all these folks, I'd still have my children out there on the street peddling those sandwiches.
And they were happy to see Jamie Dean, too, and read his new cookbook and have that signed by him and by Paula as well. And we're going to hear a lot more from Paula Deen coming up new at 6 o'clock. We're also going to hear from her son, Jamie, as well as her longtime friend and cook, Jelly Roll, Anita Jones. She's going to talk about her thoughts on Paula's comeback. We're also going to hear from Jamie on that as well. And we're also going to hear from Paula, new at 6, exclusively about why she says her little bit of 3-month kind of hiatus may have been a good thing. That is all exclusive and new at 6 o'clock. Reporting live, Don Lagana, WTOC News.
Well, we continue our team coverage now with Elizabeth Rollins, who is also live at the restaurant.
That's right. The mood could not be happier around here. Some folks coming as far as New Zealand to see the lady make an appearance in the town that made her who she is today. And whether they were local or out of town, everyone I talked to were glad to see Paula and her family moving on in a positive way. This has been a rough year for them as Paula faced a lawsuit for racial discrimination that was later dismissed by a judge. But the folks that came out here today say they are ready to see good things happen for Paula.
And I think her coming out and seeing everybody and everybody being able to talk to her one-on-one and her sons, I think, it's just a good PR move. And
she has fans, look, lined up around the corner and down the other side. So,
just happy that Paula's back in downtown, making an appearance, and hope the best for all of them.
And many folks say she is definitely on the road to a recovery. Coming up on The News, find out how the tourism industry has impacted with Paula's fans. I'm Elizabeth Rollins, WTOC News.
We're going to give you a live look right now at WTOC.com, where you can see more pictures from the book signing. You can read some past stories about Paula. Just click on the Paula Deen section right there on the homepage. In the